All right, what is up, everyone? My name is Chris, and today I'm going to be answering myself the question, should the Flyers move up in this year's draft? All right, so I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I've been talking to Jamie Bascal as well, and it seems like every time I've been calling Jamie, or he's been calling me, he's been saying, the Flyers are going to move up. They're going to move up. And, I'm thinking about it, and then, the more he's been saying it, the more I've been kind of, starting to agree with him, but I'm kind of towards the fence a little bit. I don't necessarily think the Flyers have to move up, but the thing is you have so many prospects right now that are knocking on the door, and guys that can make this team next season and compete to make this team, that it's like, why wouldn't you give it a shot? So the thing is you can trade from, the Flyers probably don't have the guts to go for 1 to 3, and that's going to be insanely hard to pull off. You're going to have to give up a lot for that. 4 through 10, though, I think they could do it. If they wanted to, you could give up, a guy like Gossespierre, who's been talked about a lot. I don't think they'll give up Ghost. I don't think they should give up Ghost, but it is something that teams might want. They could give up Sam Morin, Carson Twarynski, Connor Bunnaman. These are all guys that, can compete for this team. And NAK, they're all a bunch of different guys. I don't think the Flyers are going to give up any of these guys. I don't necessarily think they should move up. But if they did, they'd probably have to give up one of these guys, maybe 2 of them. A high-end prospect and their first-round pick, which is probably mid to late 20s. But, who knows what's going to happen. If the Flyers don't re-sign Justin Braun, I can see them doing this. Because they might not be able to re-sign Braun from the beginning. And they might say, well, all right, let's get some cap space. And you can move these guys. You can, with Gossespierre makes 4.5 for the next 3 seasons. You might be able to move him, and you might be able to say, okay, we get some cap space for it. But then again, you don't know what they're going to do. I personally think they should keep Ghost. I think he's a good depth piece for this team. And I think he just needs some time to, get back to his game and come back down to earth and play like he used to play years ago. And he still has it in him. I know he does. He showed it in that last game versus Boston. He had a couple plays. He had a really good game, and I also think that might be good for them because you have, a guy who's gone up a little bit. And there's also defensemen that are hitting the market now. Yesterday we just saw Scandella. He signs with the Blues. What are they going to do with Pietrangelo? We see Dustin Byfuglien today. The Jets terminate his contract. Who knows what's going to happen with him next? So, and we've talked about it before. There are teams that are in need of right-hand defensemen. Winnipeg, Colorado, Nashville, Arizona. There are many teams that need that, and the Flyers have it in Justin Braun. They might get rid of it. I personally don't think the Flyers re-sign Braun. I've talked about that before. I think he's going to want a pay raise, and I don't think it's going to be a big thing where it's like, all right, you can't re-sign me. He's just going to hit the market. It's not like they're going to, it's going to be a hard thing to do because I think Braun's probably going to want around 4 to 4.5. And I don't know if the Flyers are going to want to give that up, so who knows what's going to happen. But if I'm Chuck Fletcher, I say we don't move up in the draft. I don't think the Flyers need to, but the thing is as Jamie brought up, which is a very good point, and I'm now starting to really think about it, is if you have all these guys knocking on the door, do you want to add a piece that can help out that bottom, the young core of the prospect pool and, balance it out a little bit more. But, we'll see what happens. But again, I had a fun time doing this one. I thought it would kind of be a pretty good, questionnaire kind of thing. Do you think the Flyers should move up? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And on my Instagram as well, you can check that out. I'll have this video up on there. Put that in the comments below. I just hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. I want to thank all of you for that. And again, podcast, articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.